Okay, today we're going to practice finding probability. So it says Jolly is playing cards with her friend when she draws a card from a pack of 30 cards, numbers 1 to 30. What is the probability of drawing a number that is a square? So if we can think of all the numbers from 1 to 30, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. Now, if you make out a sample space, it will be much easier to do. So if I look, I'm looking for numbers that are squares. So we're looking for perfect squares. So 1 is a perfect square, because 1 times 1 is 1. 2 times 2 is 4. 3 times 3 is 9. 4 times 4 is 16. 5 times 5 is 25. And 6 times 6 is 36, which we don't have. So that gives us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of 30, or 1 out of 6. If we look at each of the letters in the word apple on a separate card, face down on the table, if you pick a card at random, what is the probability that it will be an A or an L? Well, if we look, we already have them listed for us. So if we can figure out which ones are A or L. So there's an A there and an L there. So that gives us 2 possible answers out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 possibilities. So 2/5. A magician showed a magic trick where he picked one card from a standard deck, determined the probability that the card will be Black Queen. So if you're talking about a standard deck, we know there's 52 cards, so that's going to be our total. We know there's 4 suits. There are the diamonds, which are red, and the hearts, which are red. And then you have the spades. I'm not an artist here, so we'll do our best. And then we have the clubs, not the clovers. All right, so each card set has 13 cards, if you can think of that. So we want the probability that's a Black Queen card. So that eliminates those guys. So how many queens are in the spades? There's 1 queen of spades and there's 1 queen of clovers. So that gives us 2 possibilities out of 52, which reduces to 1 out of 20. Sorry, my brain went cray-cray. 2 out of 52 or 1 out of 26. Okay, a bag contains 5 red marbles, 5 black marbles, and 10 white marbles. You pick one without looking. What is the probability that the marble will either be red or white? So if you wanted to, you could draw a bag of marbles. So there are 5 red marbles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there are 15 black marbles. That's going to be super fun to draw. So 1, whoops, 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 whoops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And then, oops, I did one too many. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And 10 white marbles. So we'll just do circles. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So what's the probability that it would be either red or white? Well, if I look, I have 5 red and 10 white. So that's 15 choices. Out of my total would be 5 red, 15 black, and 10 white would be 30. So 1/2 or 50%. It's not a bad deal. Okay, you ask a friend to think of a number 2 to 11. What is the probability that his number will be 5? Well, think of your possibilities. So 2 to 11, you'd have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. So the probability that it's going to be 5 is 1 out of, be careful, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1/10, not 1/11. Okay, now you should pause this, read it, solve it, and then listen to my explanation. So at this point, you should hit pause. If you don't, I won't know about it, but it would be wrong, and you will feel guilty. So you should just pause it anyways. It says each of the letters in the word opportunities are on separate cards, face down on the table. If you pick a card, what is the probability that its letter will be 0 or 1? So if I look, I'm sorry, 0 or I. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 that are what I want. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. If I count it correctly, 4 out of 13. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yes. Just wanted to check to make sure I was right. Okay, you roll a 6-sided die. What is the probability that the value of the roll will be 6? I am not telling you this. You should pause it and figure it out. Okay, hopefully you got 1 out of 6. All right, pause this one and read it, solve it, and then come back to the answer. Okay, we want to know what is the probability that your stick is going to be purple? Well, there are 6 purple sticks out of 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 out of 12, or 1/2. You think of a number from the first 30 negative integers. What is the probability that the integer chosen will be divisible by 5? So pause it, list the first 30 negative integers starting with -1, -2, -3, etc. What's the probability that it would be divisible by 5? So pause this and figure it out. Okay, maybe you didn't have to write out the entire sample space, but I did just so that you can see it. Divisible by 5 is what I'm looking for, so multiples of 5. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That gives me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out of 30, so 1/5. When a 6-sided die is rolled, then what is the probability that the number rolled will be a 4? Go ahead and write down the answer. There are 6 numbers on a die. Only one of them is a 4, so it's 1/6. Okay, at this point, you should have all of those copied down. Now you'll get the worksheet from your teacher and complete it, making sure that you show a sample space for every one. I know, I'm mean, but it's the best way to learn. So behave yourself, and I will talk to you later.